From the frozen Arctic to the lush Amazon rainforest, our planet teems with an astonishing array of life. Each species, a masterpiece of evolution, plays a vital role in the delicate balance of our natural world. Yet, as we marvel at the beauty and diversity of wildlife around the globe, it's crucial to recognize that many species are facing unprecedented threats. From the bustling rainforests to the vast oceans, wildlife is in peril, and it's up to us to take action. The very survival of these creatures, many of whom share a long history with humanity, hangs in the balance. The time to act is not tomorrow, not in a year, but now. The responsibility lies with us to understand these threats and to dedicate ourselves to their mitigation. So what are the primary threats endangering our planet's precious creatures? Let's explore the 7 key threats facing wildlife today. Pollution, a pervasive and insidious threat, has infiltrated the farthest reaches of our planet, leaving no ecosystem untouched. From the highest mountain peaks to the deepest ocean trenches, the fingerprints of human activity are evident in the form of chemicals, plastics, and waste. These pollutants contaminate the air we breathe, the water we depend on, and the soil that nourishes life, posing significant health risks to wildlife and jeopardizing the delicate balance of ecosystems. Consider the plight of marine life, facing a relentless onslaught of plastic pollution. According to the United Nations, an estimated 1 million marine creatures perish each year due to plastic debris. Sea turtles, mistaking plastic bags for jellyfish, ingest these indigestible materials, leading to starvation and a slow and agonizing death. Seabirds, their stomachs filled with plastic fragments, are unable to feed their young, leading to population declines. On land, animals inadvertently consume plastic waste, mistaking it for food. Birds, mammals, and even insects suffer from starvation, intestinal blockages, and poisoning due to plastic ingestion. Reducing pollution requires a multifaceted approach, addressing the problem at its source. Improved waste management systems, including increased recycling and responsible disposal, are crucial to prevent plastic waste from entering the environment. By educating ourselves and future generations about the consequences of our actions, we can foster a sense of responsibility and inspire collective action. Through individual choices, such as reducing our plastic consumption and supporting businesses committed to sustainability, we can all contribute to a cleaner and healthier planet for wildlife and future generations. Climate change, an ever-looming crisis of our own making, stands as perhaps the most pressing threat to the natural world. The very fabric of our planet is changing, with rising temperatures, altered weather patterns, and ocean acidification disrupting ecosystems and pushing countless species towards the brink. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change has issued dire warnings, stating that many species could face extinction if global temperatures continue to rise at their current rate. The Arctic, once a frozen wilderness teeming with life, is experiencing the most dramatic effects of climate change. Polar bears, iconic symbols of the Arctic, rely on sea ice for hunting seals, their primary food source. As sea ice melts at an alarming rate, polar bears are forced to spend more time on land, where food is scarce, leading to starvation and population declines. Coral reefs, often referred to as the rainforests of the sea, are highly sensitive to changes in water temperature. As oceans warm, corals expel the symbiotic algae that provide them with food and vibrant colors, leading to a phenomenon known as coral bleaching. Bleached corals are more susceptible to disease and death, threatening the intricate web of life that depends on these vibrant ecosystems. The consequences of climate change extend far beyond these examples, impacting every corner of the globe. The transition to a low-carbon economy, powered by renewable energy sources, is essential to curb greenhouse gas emissions and limit global warming. The future of our planet's wildlife, and indeed our own, depends on the choices we make today. The natural world, a tapestry woven with intricate connections between species and their environments, is being unraveled at an alarming rate. Habitat loss, driven by deforestation, urbanization, and agricultural expansion, stands as a relentless force, squeezing wildlife out of their homes and pushing countless species towards the brink. The World Wildlife Fund estimates that a staggering 50% of the world's forests have been cleared, drastically reducing the habitats available for countless species. Imagine the Amazon rainforest, a vibrant emerald tapestry teeming with life, being cleared at an alarming rate to make way for cattle ranching and soybean plantations. The iconic jaguar, once the apex predator of this vast ecosystem, finds its hunting grounds shrinking, leading to increased competition for resources and conflicts with humans. In the African savannas, elephants, majestic giants that roam vast distances, face a similar plight. As human populations expand and agricultural lands encroach upon their habitats, elephants are forced into smaller and smaller areas, leading to habitat degradation and increased human-wildlife conflict. Coastal development, pollution, and destructive fishing practices are destroying vital marine habitats such as coral reefs, mangrove forests, and seagrass beds. These ecosystems provide essential spawning and nursery grounds for countless marine species, and their loss has cascading effects throughout the food chain. Protecting and restoring habitats is crucial for maintaining healthy ecosystems and ensuring the survival of wildlife. By recognizing the intrinsic value of nature and embracing sustainable practices, we can create a world where both humanity and wildlife can thrive in harmony. Overexploitation, the unsustainable harvesting of wildlife, has driven countless species towards extinction and created a thriving illegal wildlife trade. Iconic species like elephants, tigers, and rhinos are pushed towards the brink. African elephants are hunted for their ivory tusks. Ivory is carved into ornaments and jewelry, fueling poaching. Tigers are targeted for their bones and skin, used in traditional medicine. Rhinos are poached for their horns, believed to have medicinal properties. Strengthening law enforcement and disrupting trafficking networks are essential. By promoting sustainable alternatives, we can ensure the survival of these magnificent creatures. The natural world, a tapestry woven over millennia, is being disrupted by a silent invasion. Invasive species, often introduced by human activities, are spreading across the globe, disrupting ecosystems and pushing native species towards the brink. Imagine the brown tree snake, accidentally introduced to Guam after World War II. This predator decimated native bird populations, causing widespread ecological damage. The Nile perch, introduced to Lake Victoria, drove over 200 endemic species to extinction. Invasive plants like kudzu can wreak havoc on ecosystems. Kudzu, introduced to the southeastern United States, smothers native vegetation and causes significant damage. Protecting biodiversity requires preventing the spread of invasive species. By raising awareness and supporting research, we can mitigate the impacts of these invaders and preserve our ecosystems. In the intricate web of life, disease can spread like wildfire, decimating populations and disrupting ecosystems. Wildlife diseases, often exacerbated by human activities, pose a growing threat to our planet's fauna. Habitat destruction and climate change create ideal conditions for pathogens to jump species barriers. Amphibians face a global crisis from chytridiomycosis, a deadly fungal disease. This fungus attacks amphibian skin, disrupting water and electrolyte balance, often leading to death. Bats face white nose syndrome, a fungal disease decimating populations in North America. The fungus attacks bats during hibernation, causing dehydration, starvation, and death. Wildlife diseases impact entire ecosystems, affecting biodiversity and health. Understanding and mitigating wildlife diseases is crucial for a healthier future for all. As human populations expand, encounters between humans and wildlife are becoming increasingly common, often with tragic consequences. Human-wildlife conflict arises when wildlife needs overlap with human activities, leading to competition for resources and property damage. Finding solutions that promote coexistence is essential for securing a future where both can thrive. Imagine a pride of lions venturing beyond a national park in search of prey. As human settlements encroach, conflicts become inevitable. Livestock are often killed, leading to retaliatory killings of lions. Elephants often raid crops, damage infrastructure, and injure people. In marine environments, conflicts between fishermen and marine mammals are on the rise. The causes of human-wildlife conflict often stem from habitat loss and degradation. Community-based conservation programs have proven successful in reducing conflict and promoting coexistence. Better land use planning can help minimize human-wildlife interactions and reduce conflict. By embracing innovative solutions and fostering collaboration, we can create a future where both humans and wildlife thrive in harmony. As we've journeyed across the globe, witnessing the awe-inspiring diversity of life on Earth, we've also confronted the sobering reality that many species are facing unprecedented threats. The threats facing wildlife today are complex and multifaceted, requiring immediate action and collaboration from individuals, communities, and governments alike. By raising awareness and promoting conservation efforts, we can help safeguard the future of our planet's incredible biodiversity. Supporting organizations dedicated to wildlife conservation, advocating for policies that protect natural habitats, and making conscious choices in our daily lives can make a world of difference. Stay tuned for our next discussion on successful wildlife conservation initiatives around the world. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment to engage in the vital conversation about protecting our planet.